Oh, yeah, baby. It is week 18. Old Snowman is back. I want to thank everyone that sent their prayers and well wishes for what happened the on Thursday when I was scheduled to do Georgia and Notre Dame. I ran into a physical, a mental, and an emotional difficulty, but I got it out. It's off my chest. I want to thank everybody that sent their well wishes, including my family, my beautiful wife Jody, my children, and thank you to everyone that was there for me. I normally have sleeves on, and I have my favorite, one of my favorite sweaters right here. All right, we're ready to go. Enough talking. Let's play some football, y'all. Boswell set to kick off for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They go black tops, yellow bottoms, white numbers. And for the Cincinnati Bengals, they go white tops and orange bottoms. On your mark, get set, and boom, off we go from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And it'll come down to the 1 yard line, straight ahead to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, angling to the right and out to the 25-yard line, and out to the 30, out to the 28-yard line. Williams on the return, and Joe Burrow leads this Cincinnati offense. He is 8-8 this year with a 290 passing yards per game. He has 42 touchdowns this year, only 8 interceptions. So he is definitely in the conversation for most valuable player. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. They'll operate out of the pistol, moving from left to right. And the turn of the hand to Chase Brown, and he goes nowhere fast. Oh, that's Khalil Herbert who was the ball carrier that time. It's Herbert that will get the start this evening. Jamar Chase, Andre Isovius, and T. Higgins are your receivers. As Herbert had the first carry of the game, Orlando Brown, Cody Ford, Ted Karras, Alex Kappa, and Amarius Mims, the Cincinnati Moving Company, and now they operate with nobody in the backfield as Herbert now gets back to the backfield. 2 tight ends right, 2 receivers right, lone slot left. They send the blitz back to throw as Burrow, fires sideline. It is caught. And a first down for Cincinnati. And Cincinnati must win to have a shot at the playoffs. The Steelers are in, but where will they fall is the question. We'll get to the Steelers defense in just a moment. Our lineups tonight brought to you by BetUS.com. Our game tonight on the house brought to you by DeArcs Pizza as well as Jessica Rice Coaching. 1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Burrow back to throw, looking right, throws right. What a catch! What a catch. Is that Higgins who pulled it in? It is. It's T. Higgins who pulled it in for a gain of 9. And he may have gotten all 10. Nope, his knee came down just before he was able to stretch it across the line. Joey Porter with the stop for Pittsburgh. 2nd down and 1. Higgins lines up wide to the right. Receiver also to the left. Burrow back in shotgun formation with Herbert standing to his right. They send the alert. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Burrow in shotgun formation takes the belt high shotgun snap and rifles on over the middle. It's caught by Gesicki inside the 40, down to the 35 to the 34-yard line. 16-yard gain on the delivery to Mike Gesicki. He has 2 receptions for 28 yards and another first down for the Cincinnati Bengals. We invite you to be as interactive as you can with us. And Gina Ahern, I hope I said that right. Gina Ahern is our first chatter tonight. The handoff to Herbert running left, and Herbert will get inside the 35 down to the 31. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Next time we'll be with you is tomorrow when the Jaguars travel here to Indiana to face the Indianapolis Colts. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard gain. Gina, who you pulling for tonight? And who's your favorite team? 11:49 left in the first quarter. Burrow and the Bengals are on the march. 2 on the play clock. Handoff Herbert running left. And Herbert gets to about the 28 28, maybe the 27. You're the only one that has said it right. Oh, thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. And she's a Steelers fan. So all the Steelers fans, wave your terrible towels, and all the Bengals fans that come in want everybody to cheer on their team. It's a full house at Acrisure Stadium. 3rd down and 1. Jamar Chase this time is lined up in the backfield to the right of Joe Burrow, and now Chase jettisons the backfield. 3rd down and 1. Snap to Burrow, looking, firing, caught by Jamar Chase on the far side. He's got a 1st down and more as he falls toward the out-of-bounds marker. 8-yard gain to Jamar Chase, and Burrow so far 4 of 4 for 45 yards as we are getting started here in this pivotal game tonight. Our congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens, who repeat as AFC North champions. Ball at the 19-yard line. 1st down and 10. One opening drive touchdown in the last 24 games versus the Steelers. That is a long drought. Snap to Burrow, looking, firing. That pass is caught by Jamar Chase, and he's out of bounds after a gain of 7. Down to the 12-yard line as Trice makes the stop for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers want to have a little bit of confidence because they have fallen completely off after starting 10-3. They are now 10-7 heading in. They are now 10-6. Why did I say 10-7? 2nd and 3. Burrow out of the shotgun, takes the belt high shotgun snap. Rifle was one of them, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with the 12-yard touchdown catch, and that's the first opening touchdown drive for the Cincinnati Bengals in 24 games versus the Steelers. They go 9 plays, 73 yards, and Chase pays off the drive with the touchdown. Now the extra point. By Cade York. It's on the way. It is good. And folks, this will rattle a couple of chains. The Bengals score on the opening drive of the game. We have 9:49 remaining in the opening quarter. It is the Cincinnati Bengals 7 and the Pittsburgh Steelers nothing. We're back in 2 minutes.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
9 plays, 73 yards go the Cincinnati Bengals, and they strike first on the payoff, the touchdown, a 12-yard rifle from Joe Burrow to T. Higgins. And we got a lot of folks in the chat right now. Gina Ahern, Steelers fan, says T. Higgins is going to be a free agent. Would love to get him when we need a number 2 wide receiver. Well, that's going to depend on who has the money for him as the ball falls off the tee. Bengals are getting ready to kick off. The Sports Wire, manned by the one and only Darian Hopkins, says, "What's good, bro? Good to see you back live." Thank you. Good to be back. Absolutely good to be back, and I am feeling great. I am feeling absolutely fantastic. Cade York set to kick things off for the Cincinnati Bengals. I nearly said the opposite. Here's his kick, left to right, headed to and through the end zone for a touchback, but a flag popped out first. The illegal procedure against Cincinnati, and it's first down for Pittsburgh. It fell short of the landing zone, which is what happened. So the ball will come out to the 40. Russell Wilson, 6-4, averaging 233 passing yards per game. He's thrown 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He has 2 rushing touchdowns on the year. We'll get to the Steeler offense in just a moment. Wilson has lost his last 3 starts. So the ball is at the 40-yard line. Russell Wilson trying to get his team together. Sharing the running back duties will be Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. Your receivers, George Pickens, Mike Williams, and Calvin Austin III. Pat Freiermuth is your tight end. Connor Hayward's your fullback to complete the backfield. On first down, the handoff to Najee Harris, running straight ahead. He'll get 3, maybe 4, as he was brought down. Second down and 7 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Across the front for the Cincinnati Bengals, Sam Hubbard, Sheldon Rankins, B.J. Hill, and Trey Hendrickson left to right. The linebackers, the hit squad, are Akeem Davis Gaither and Jermaine Pat. And your secondary, Mike Hilton, Cam Taylor-Britt, Josh Newton, Geno Stone, and Jordan Battle. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Fires right. It's Pickens on the catch. And Pickens is going to go backwards as he is blasted out of bounds. And they're not going to throw a flag as momentum was already going. No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the last thing they need is to go 3 and out. The offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Alex Samalo, Zach Fraser, Mason McCormick, Broderick Jones is your Pittsburgh moving company. 3rd and 7 from the 42-yard line. Wilson out of the shotgun. From the 43-yard line, I beg your pardon. Line to make his midfield. Snap to Wilson. Looking left, escapes. Now in trouble, and down he goes. Hendrickson got back there in a hurry. And the Steelers did exactly what they did not want to do. And that's go 3 and out. The line has to hold them. Absolutely, Gina. Absolutely, Gina. We are interactive as always tonight. We invite you also, if you like what you hear, please give us a Cash App donation at $ Tallman Dr. K50 as Harbin's punt gets away and it's taken in outside the 30, out to the 38, 32, 33-yard line. So Wilson going 3 and out is not a good thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals have the ball back with 7:47 left in the first quarter. Bengals 7, Steelers nothing on this Saturday Night Football special.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete.
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
No team has ever had an NFL leader in passing yards, receiving yards, and sacks. Well, the Bengals have all 3 of them tonight, and if Burrow continues to have a good game, he'll cross 5,000 yards. 7:47 left in the opening quarter. Bengals have the ball, 1st and 10, leading 7-0 as they try to get to 9-8 on the season and have a shot at the playoffs. Snap to Burrow, looking to throw, fires left. It is caught. Tight end makes the catch. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Grandy on the reception for Cincinnati. 7:28 and counting remaining in the first quarter. Gina has a comment for us. I'll get to it in just a second. 2nd down and 1. Gain of 9 by Grandy. Snap to Burrow. Handoff Khalil Herbert trying to get to the outside. He's brought down for a loss. Trice made the stop for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's now 3rd and a deuce. Loss of 1 on the play. Gina Ahern, who has been with us all night, 2nd lowest paid offense. This is not working, and she couples it with, we have not scored a touchdown on the first drive since October. Yikes. That's a long, and I thought the Bengals had a long drought. 3rd and 2 for the Bengals. Herbert in the backfield along with Joe Burrow. Are they going to snap it to him? 4 on the play clock. Nope. Herbert in for protection. Fires up the middle. Caught by Gesicki. 1st down outside of the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 5 and another 1st down for the Cincinnati Bengals. And so far, they are owning this game. Great job by Ford keeping T.J. Watt away from Burrow. And Burrow threw a strike to Gesicki. Gesicki has 3 catches, 33 yards from the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. 5:54 left in the opening quarter. Snap to Burrow. Fakes the toss. Looking. Escapes to his right. It's got time. Now unloads one. That's caught by T. Higgins. He has a 1st down in Pittsburgh territory. Gain of 11 to the Pittsburgh 43 before Higgins was shoved out of bounds. Patrick Queen made the stop. The 6-year man from LSU, and another 1st down for the Cincinnati Bengals. They are moving this ball at will so far. Not a good start defensively if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now Higgins will be matched with Porter. 71st reception for T. Higgins for 878 yards. He's caught 10 touchdowns. Herbert in the backfield with Burrow. The handoff to Herbert straight up the middle, and he'll get knocked down at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 8, 2nd down and 2. Elliott makes the stop for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Bengals keep moving and the clock keeps running. It's what you want to do when you have a team down. You want to keep them down. And suddenly, the second half of the year, the Cincinnati Bengals have caught fire. 2nd down and 2, 4:40 for the quarter. Burrow in shotgun formation, receiver left, receiver right. Herbert stands to the left of Burrow. 7 on the play clock. Snap to Burrow, looking, throwing, caught. Khalil Herbert trying to push his way forward. He's going to be about a half yard shy of the first down on the reception. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Trice and Herbig with the stop for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 4:15 left in the opening quarter. And so far, Cincinnati has owned this clock. They have had the ball for over 8 minutes. Khalil Herbert on the season has rushed 21 times for 77 yards. He does have a rushing touchdown on the year as we have crossed 4 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Herbert stays in the backfield with Joe Burrow with 5 on the play clock. Here's a snap to Burrow with a handoff. Khalil Herbert, he's got a first down inside the 30 to about the 29. Officially, they'll mark him at the 30. Stop was made by Wilson. And another first down for the Cincinnati Bengals, who have 111 yards so far. Only minus 6 yards for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are in the playoffs, but their last playoff win was 2016. From the 30, 1st and 10, Bengals have it moving left to right. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Khalil Herbert in the backfield, standing to Burrow's right. Snap to Burrow. Pressure comes up the middle to Herbert, and he'll get 5 anyway. Officially, they'll make it a gain of 4 on the reception. 2nd down and 6. Adams with the stop for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2:55 left in the opening quarter. 2nd down, and they will give him 5. 2nd down and 5, and Burrow has not missed a pass tonight. He is 11 for 11 to start the game. Glad you all are with us. Later this week, we will have the college football playoff semifinals. Both games, Notre Dame, Penn State Thursday, Ohio State, Texas Friday. We'll have our whole schedule for you. Fake to Herbert. Out to the left. Out to the right, I beg your pardon. That's caught by Gesicki, and Gesicki is knocked backwards. He'll lose 2 yards, but we have a flag down in the backfield. Let's see what the flag is. An eligible man downfield against Cincinnati. And they will decline the penalty. It leaves 3rd and 6. Third and 6 coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. 2:27 left in the opening quarter. I said at the top of the season that the Steelers were frauds. In the last 3 weeks, they have proven me right. 3 receivers to the left. Lone slot to the right is Gesicki. Snap to Burrow. They send pressure. And Burrow had the ball knocked out. But Khalil Herbert able to fall on it. Loss of 7 on the play. It's 4th down with 2 minutes left in the opening quarter and a chance for Cincinnati to get some more points. Victor Locke has checked in from Chicago. Says Bengals versus frauds. Doggone right. And I mean, they sent the house. It was Patrick Queen who got to him. And alertly, Khalil Herbert, former Bear, was able to pick up the ball and fall on it. So this makes this a 48-yard field goal attempt for Cade York, who was 5 of 9 on the year. Ball inside of the left hash, angle to the right. Snap is backing down, and the kick is drilled right down the middle. And the Cincinnati Bengals, 2 possessions, 10 points. And your score with 1:24 left in the opening quarter. It is the Cincinnati Bengals 10 and the Pittsburgh Steelers nothing. Tomorrow we will have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts coming your way. That'll start at 1 p.m. and that will be our only game of the day. Let's take a timeout. 1:24 left in the opening quarter. It is Cincinnati 10, Pittsburgh nothing. We're back in a couple of minutes.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Dead nothing Bengals with 1:24 left in the opening quarter. Cade York adds a 48-yard field goal to the scoring. Hence the score of 10-0. And now York will kick it off. It's high and deep and into the landing zone and take it at the 8-yard line, ahead to the 10, 15, 20, 25 to the 27, 28-yard line. Return is by Jalen Warren. And with 1:15 left in the opening quarter, the Bengals with 110 yards of offense. The Steelers have -6. And we're late in the first quarter, folks. Tomorrow we'll have the Jaguars and the Colts as one of our feature games. And Victor Locke will join me with commentary from a game that he's covering as we conclude our regular season action. 1st and 10 with the ball at the 27-yard line. The turn of the handoff to Najee Harris, who slipped, and Harris is still going, and he'll pick up all 10 in a first down. Good job by Najee Harris. He picked up all 10. Hayward and Pratt with the stop for Cincinnati. And now Pittsburgh has +4 yards on offense. 50 seconds for the opening quarter. Ball at the 37-yard line. 1st down and 10. Wallace in motion left to right. And now it's Wilson that will call an audible at the line of scrimmage with 11 on the play clock. Receiver across the formation in motion. The toss to Najee Harris. And Harris trying to scoot back inside. Goes nowhere. Matter of fact, he'll lose a yard. Hayward again with the stop for the Cincinnati Bengals. Shaka Hayward in his rookie season out of Duke, making an impact the second half of the year for the Bengals. 2nd down and 11 with 9 seconds left. Opening quarter. You don't have to snap it, but they do. Wilson to throw at the feet of Najee Harris, and that is how this first quarter somewhat will come to an end. You didn't have to, if you're Pittsburgh, you really didn't have to snap the ball. So not only did you snap the ball, you wind up wasting a down. 3rd and 11. with 2 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hendrickson with the pressure. And now if you don't convert this, you go basically 3 and out again after your initial first down of the game. Wilson in shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right, lone slot to the left. Snap to Wilson. They bring pressure. Wilson unloads a deep one toward the sideline, and it's caught! Mike Williams with the reception, and that's a first down for the Steelers, and boy, did they need that as we have come to the end of the first quarter. We're getting a look at the replay. The toe drag swag was there. The initial foot was down. The toe drag swag completed it. Newton on the coverage out of bounds, and the Steelers are in business. Done with 1. Bengals 10. Steelers nothing. Back with the second quarter after this timeout.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Second quarter ready to get started. The teams have flipped directions. Steelers now move left to right. Jaylen Warren, the lone setback in the backfield, and the handoff is to Jaylen Warren, and he bulls his way forward down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 4, it'll be second down and 6 from that point. That first quarter was owned by the Cincinnati Bengals. Speaking of the quarter, y'all want to do something with me? Let's have a raid. Let's do a raid, and let's show my homie play-by-play with JJ some love because he's doing a Sixers game tonight. There's the link in the chat, and I want you to use the hashtag Snowman Raid. All right? If y'all would do that, that would be fabulous. Second down and 6. Warren in the backfield gets the toss running right, and Warren hops over a would-be tackler, but is brought down after a gain of a yard. And now it leaves third down and 5. And the Steelers are in scoring range. You would love, if you're a Steelers fan, and I know Gina Ahern is, you want to get 7 on this drive. You don't want to settle for 3 and keep giving confidence to the Cincinnati Bengals because you held them, the Bengals, to a field goal the last time they had the ball. Wilson out of the shotgun, trips left, slot right, receiver in motion, snap to Wilson. They bring pressure over the middle, incomplete. Looking for a flag, he's going to get it. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver, flag is down. Let's check the flag. And it's either going to be defensive holding or pass interference. It's defensive pass interference. And that's a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cam Taylor-Britt, the guilty party, trying to cover the big tight end. What is that, Gina? You watched the Steelers. What is that insignia they have on their uniform? Najee Harris in the backfield, ball on the left hash, moving right. Are the Steelers on 1st and 10? The handoff, Najee Harris cutting back to the right, inside the 25, inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. First down, Steelers. Gain of 11 on that play for Najee Harris. And now the Steelers are starting to move the football. Good job by Najee Harris recognizing the hole and then sprinting to it. 1st and 10. Najee Harris, the lone back. 2 receivers out to the left. And Najee Harris gets the call running right and is brought down at about the 15-yard line. It's from a steel company in Ohio. Okay, so represents their nickname. 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons for Najee Harris. The only player with 1,000 yards plus rushing each of the last 4 seasons. That is incredible. 2nd and 7 at the 15. Inside the red zone are the Steelers moving right as they try to climb back in this ball game. Wilson in the shotgun, Harris standing to his right, the handoff, Najee Harris cutting back to the right inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. They'll need 1 on 3rd down. J.D. Wyatt says long ways to go in the game. Cincy, unfortunately, needs tons of help. Yeah, they do, but you don't want to give a team like the Steelers any kind of confidence heading into the postseason. 3rd and 1. Russell Wilson up the middle. And it looks like he has the first down. He does. Referee says move the change. Wilson got him 2 yards on 3rd down. And it's 1st and goal, Steelers. Gina, I hope I did you proud in saying that. 11th play of the drive coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 11.5 remaining in the first half. Bengals 10, Steelers nothing. As the Steelers try to get on the board. Ball at the 8-yard line. 1st down and goal. Najee Harris, the lone back. 2 tight ends in the game. Receiver left is Pickens. Receiver right is Williams. And the snap to Wilson in the hand to Najee Harris running right. And Najee Harris is going to get banged out of bounds after about a gain of 1. Officially, they say no gain on the play. JD, I'm not doing JD Wyatt, you definitely need to be calling games live, bro. I'm getting back to it. I had some health scares that stopped old Snowman for a while, but Brian will be back in the booth this coming season. Najee Harris up the middle running left, and he will be brought down by a host of Bengals down to the 6-yard line, and it is 3rd down and goal. Coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers with 10:28 remaining in the first half. This is the 13th play of this drive coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they are really wearing this clock out, but you got to come away with 7. You got to come away with 7 if you're Pittsburgh. If you settle for 3, it's a win for the Cincinnati Bengals defensively, a moral victory. 2 receivers right, lone slot left. Snap to Wilson, looking left. Throwing left, corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. And a late flag comes in. And it's defensive pass interference for the 2nd time on this drive, so the ball will be at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Steelers. And the 2nd time that Cam Taylor-Britt has been flagged for pass interference. And that shouldn't be. The big tight end, Washington, was the intended receiver. That should not be pass interference. I'm sorry. Well, he had a hold of his. Well, I take that back. If anything, well, I take that back. It's going to put the ball at the 1 yard line anyway. First and goal at the 1. Najee Harris running left. End zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the Steelers are right back in it. Najee Harris with his 9th rushing touchdown of the year. And it's 10-6 as the Steelers go 73 yards in 13 plays. They chew up 6.5 minutes off of the clock. And boy, that touchdown was not only needed but necessary for the Pittsburgh Steelers to allow two scoring drives to start the game. And the kick by Boswell is good. And with 9:54 left in the second quarter, it's the Cincinnati Bengals 10 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 7. Uh-oh, here come the Steelers. We're back in a minute.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brianna Stewart, 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This one's for my buddy Droid, a.k.a. Shane Creighton. There is a blizzard warning in his area. Do me a favor, y'all. Keep him in your prayers, will you please? And we're supposed to get smacked here, too, in southern Indiana. Here's the kick. It's taken at the 5-yard line, running straight ahead to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, across the 30. Still going, 35-40. Boswell is the last one to get him. Out to the 44-yard line as Williams brings the return all the way out to the 44. So it's 1st and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. They lead 10-7. And if you're the Bengals, you want to counter what Pittsburgh just did with the same amount of points. From the 44-yard line, moving right, 1st and 10. Higgins across the formation in motion from right to left. Hand off Khalil Herbert straight up the middle across the 45. He'll get knocked down at the 49-yard line, but there's a flag on the field, and that is more than likely holding. You can tell how. No, I take that back. Offsides against Pittsburgh. I take that back. So they'll enforce it at the 44. No play, as it is Highsmith who was the guilty party. So 1st and 10 has now become 1st and 5 with 9:37 left in the first half. And the Steelers trailing 10-7. I swear the Steelers had the AFC North on lockdown. And then they switched quarterbacks. Snap to Burrow, looking to throw, winds up, fires over the middle. It is tipped and it's incomplete. And I'm not saying that to say anything against Russell Wilson, but the Steelers had Kenny Pickett in tow, but they didn't protect him. Same thing has happened to both Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. And I know Gina's not going to like me for what I'm about to say, but I say you cut them both loose, you find yourself a new quarterback, and you fix the offensive line. 2nd and 5 from the 49-yard line. Burrow in shotgun formation. Trips to the left, slot to the right. Now Herbert jettisons the backfield, heads up to the line for a little extra protection. Now is over the center. Receiver across the formation in motion. Snap to Burrow, looking, firing. That pass is caught by Gesicki, and Gesicki's going to reach over and get the first down. First and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they are right back on the move. But yeah, if you're Pittsburgh, you got what you needed to get out of both Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Cut them loose, find a good quarterback, like in the 3rd or 4th round, give him the keys, protect him, and start over. Gesicki's has 5 receptions for 39 yards. Jamar Chase in orbit motion from left to right. Hand off Khalil Herbert running off to the left. And Herbert's going to get a couple at best. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. As we charge toward 8 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Steelers trail 10-7 to the Cincinnati Bengals in a must-win game for the Bengals. Trips to the right, lone slot to the left is Jamar Chase. Burrow takes the belt-high shotgun snap and hands it off to Herbert, and Highsmith tracks him down from behind and makes the stop. Cam Hayward with an assist. And a big 3rd down coming up for both teams right now. This is our first major play of the game. First major key play of the game, because if you're the Steelers, you want to get a stop and force them to punt. If you're the Bengals, you need to convert this, and it's 3rd and 6. Corey Trice with the stop. It is Trice in his 2nd season. 3rd and 6, 7.5 for the half. Halfway through the 2nd quarter. Burrow out of the shotgun with Herbert standing to his right, and now moves and shifts and stands to his left. The Steelers show blitz. They don't come. Burrow throws, caught by Khalil Herbert, and Herbert's going to be short of the first down. And it's Porter, Joey Porter, who made the stop. And it's 4th and 1, and I'm willing to bet you that the Bengals are going to gamble here because you're up 10-7. You don't want to give Pittsburgh any kind of momentum as they have right now. 4th and 1. Burrow in the shotgun with Herbert standing with him. 6 on the play clock. Burrow is ready. Takes the bell-high shotgun snap and fires. It's tipped over the middle. It's incomplete. And the Steelers do indeed get the stop they're looking for. And now the Steelers take over as Big Cam Hayward got his hands on the pass. And the Steelers will take over on downs. They got him off the field. Now they need to take advantage of it. 6:33 for the half. Steelers trail 10-7. We're back with more after this.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
And ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
We're back, and the Steelers have possession after stopping Cincinnati on a 4th and 1. And on first down, the handoff is to Jaylen Warren. He gets 4. It's 2nd down and 6. Snap to Wilson. Handoff, Jaylen Warren up the middle, and he'll get knocked down at about the 45-yard line. Gain of 3. Leaves 3rd down and 3. 404 error, my eye. 404 error, my eye. 3rd and 3. Wilson out of the gun. Takes the belt high, shotgun snap, looks right, throws right, and it is incomplete. And all of that for the Pittsburgh Steelers to get the stop on 4th and 1, turn Cincinnati away, and it leads to a 3 and out. As Jefferson could not put the ball away, and he should have caught that easy. Here's the punt by Presley Harvin, and it's going to go out of bounds. Where? And Harvin's punt is a shank. Goes out at the Cincinnati 16-yard line. And he had to catch it and get it off the ground and get it away before the Bengals could get into the backfield. So that was just doomed all the way around. 5.5 for the half. It's the Steelers trailing the Bengals 10-7 in a must-win game for the Cincinnati Bengals. We're back in a deuce.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
And ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money.
From the 16-yard line, the Bengals go back to work, moving left. Burrow in the shotgun with two receivers out to the right and two to the left. Snap to Burrow, back to throw. Looking, steps back, steps up, now escapes to his right. Burrow looking, still looking, dumps it over the middle, and that's caught by Gesicki, and Gesicki's going to get out to the 25-yard line. But there's a flag.
You got to love Mike Gesicki always.
It was Sample that made the catch, but I believe this is coming back. I got a question for you, Joy. How can you hate watching the Steelers?
How do you hate watching the Steelers? Russell Wilson is on the team. That's all I got to say, brother.
Fair enough.
I don't hate George Pickens. I don't hate TJ Watt. But I do hate Russell Wilson.
That describes me and Dak Prescott and quite a few other athletes. The ineligible man downfield is the call against the Bengals, so they'll back up 5. It is first down and 15.
It is against the center, Ted Karras.
Snap to Burrow, looking to throw, and it throws it out to Herbert, who made a juggling catch, and he'll get out to the 15-yard line, gain of 4, second down and 6.
And just a quick little message from somebody living in the Midwest. Please, if you live in states like Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, take shelter. Stay inside. You got there's blizzard warnings being issued to multiple counties across the Midwest, so please stay inside.
Like I said at the top of the show, we're going to get it here too, even down here in southern Indiana. Burrow 15 of 17, 108 yards plus a touch. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right on second down and 11. The helmet high snap to Burrow, looking right, throwing right, caught by Jamar Chase. And Jamar Chase is going to get wrestled down after about a gain of 8. So it leaves third down and 3. 4:05 left in the first half.
Do you think the Four Nations face-off, that new thing the NHL is doing, do you think that's trying to compete with the Pro Bowl?
Yep. I not only think it, I know it. Gary frickin' Bettman. Do I need to say any more?
But here's the thing. This is a genuine game. These are genuine games being played. This is not we're going to play a little
competition of what the Pro Bowls are doing. Snap to Burrow, looking right, is sacked.
This ain't no two-hand touch, folks. This is full contact hockey that's going to be happening sometime in February.
Who's the commissioner? So the Bengals go 3 and out. Who's the commissioner?
Gary Bettman.
Case rested.
And he's sat in the hot seat multiple times that might as well just
he's not done. He's not done being in the hot seat. 4th and 7, 3 minutes for the half. Bengals 10, Steelers 7. Here's the punt. And it'll back the returner up to the 27-yard line. Ball's out, and the Bengals got it! Ouch!
is
One good pop.
unfortunate.
They're still struggling for it. Yes, the Bengals have it.
That's a good punch out.
And coming up with the football is Akeem Davis Gaither. In his 5th year out of Appalachian State.
And that's an insane position,
That
too.
is an insane punch out.
It's an insane punch out, but it's also an amazing position for the Bengals to extend this lead because you got to realize how deep down the field this is for the Steelers versus the Bengals. With the Bengals position, this is basically in the red zone.
And if I'm Joe Burrow, I am taking a shot right now. I take a shot right now. Burrow out of the gun, 2 receivers right, lone slot left, snap to Burrow, and a flag. And they'll back up 5 for a false start. Dadgummit.
Yeah, I saw that. That was like a Jawan Taylor type penalty where the right tackle just went a little bit too early.
10th straight game with a turnover for the Steelers. That will not help you later this month.
This definitely will not help because apparently Steelers basically already make playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Bengals can't sneak in despite their record and their record.
No, they got it. They have to have some help. 1st and 15, 6 on the play clock, 2:46 left in the first half. A one-handed catch by Burrow on the snap, escapes to his left, looking, firing, and caught. What a catch!
You'll be seeing that on Sportsnet.
The receiver had to reach way up. The receiver had to reach way up to get it. Catch made by Andre Isovius in his 2nd year out of Princeton.
You know, Isovius has had his rise this season. Despite the Bengals' struggling start to the season, he has been that guy for the Bengals.
That he has. Man, you don't have to snap don't do what Pittsburgh did, even though Pittsburgh made it pay off with a touchdown. 3 on the play clock, now 2, and we're at the 2-minute warning.
And for those
Pittsburgh got lucky when they ran a play before the clock ran out. Cincinnati said,
interested, the Washington Capitals scored a touchdown, something that even the Bears nor Seahawks could do.
Washington Capitals scored something that the Cowboys can't do. And I'm taking all my shots tonight before we come on air tomorrow. 2 minutes for the half. Bengals 10, Steelers 7. Back in a minute.
Let's go.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Williams stood 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on
2 minutes left in the half. 10-7 Bengals, and they're within striking distance. It is 2nd and 6 from the 29. After that catch by Asovius. Receiver left, receiver right. Asovius across the formation in motion. Here's a snap to Burrow. Looking, firing. It's caught, but nothing doing. As Sample made the catch. Patrick Queen, who thinks he's all of that and then some, made the stop for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now it is 3rd down and 6 with 1:55 remaining in the first half. What are some other athletes, Troy, that you love, hate watching?
Some athletes
Now, I have a reason for the
watching.
question. I have a reason for the question.
That I hate watching.
Well, yeah, basically.
I mean, well, there's the obvious ones.
Yeah.
Like
some
Tom
match
Wilson
up-
from the Capitals. I
Yeah,
can't stand him.
a few of them match up with mine.
Jameis
3rd and
Winston.
6. Oh, God, not famous Jameis. Dear Lord, I hate Jameis Winston. 3rd and 6. 1:57 for the half. Burrow out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Snap to Burrow. They bring pressure. Burrow steps up. Ball's out, but the Bengals able to hop on it. TJ Watt got there, and a flag down.
People are wondering
this
how does the
Might be offside.
people are wondering how the Falcons could possibly make the playoffs now, and I tell you what, how? Tampa Bay just got to lose.
Yeah, I got a better answer. They won't. It's against the Steelers, and it's a first down, and it's holding, defensive holding. Here's a question for you. Do the Falcons jettison Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins after this year? I say yes.
It seems like a waste, but yeah.
I'd say yes.
You'd probably have to take a big cap hit.
Take the hit. Lean on Penix going forward.
But
on
it
first
seems
down,
like
they
apparently
hand off to Khalil Herbert going forward, and he'll get 3, maybe 4.
The
Second down
Steelers'
coming up.
defense on that one looked a little bit confused. They were pointing everywhere, trying to figure out where everyone's supposed to be.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7, as Khalil Herbert has carried the ball 9 times for 27 yards.
Derek
He has
Carr,
a chance to make the play. He has a chance to make the playoffs, something the Bears don't and won't for a while. Remember, Khalil Herbert was a former Bear. 2nd and 7, 1:18 left in the half. Burrow in shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, lone slot left. Snap to Burrow, looking right, throwing right over the middle, caught by Jamar Chase, but that is going to come back because of a false start against the Bengals. Doggone it. And he had the first down too.
For one day, dear Spencer Rattler, for one day you can make me happy, and it's by sending Michael Penix Jr. by upsetting Faker Mayfield in the Bucks.
Dear Spencer Rattler.
This is a really hurt Saints team, though. But it's Orlando Brown Jr., the former Chief, that's going to take that penalty that could cost them, and a lot of extracurriculars making it look like it's hockey out here.
Mm-hmm. And there's another flag. No, there's a clock adjustment that's going to happen. Or is it? Yeah, looks like there's a clock adjustment. 1:11 for the quarter. Bengals 10, Steelers 7. And if you're the Bengals, you want 7. You don't want 3 out of this drive after forcing a turnover.
But, Burrow, recently this season, Burrow has been terrible in these situations. I wouldn't be surprised to see an interception here.
2nd and 12. Burrow out of the gun. Receiver left, receiver right. Snap to Burrow. Looking, throwing, caught over the middle. Oh, it's intercepted.
What did I say?
Jamar Chase got his hand on it for a moment, and Burrow throws a pick with 68 seconds left in the first half.
That's going to be Beanie Bishop Jr. Not only did he rip it out of the hands of Jamar Chase, he ripped it out of his teammate, Patrick Queen.
I think Patrick Queen needs to go away.
That's what the Bengals wish he could do, but
ain't
happening.
I think Patrick Queen needs to go away. And I mean that from a football standpoint, because he hasn't done much in the last 3 years. 1:10 for the half. Bengals 10, Steelers 7. Back in a minute.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson-Brown Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
You're watching what?
The Wichita Thunder, local hockey team.
I'm kidding as I ask this. Who the hell are they? Find out at half. 1:10 left in the first half. Russell Wilson in the gun. Now it's time for Russell Wilson to throw a pick. That's tipped, and it is incomplete. As Bugs Bunny said best, me and my big fat mouth. Ay. 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw, looking for Freiermuth. He's got him, and he's got the first down. With 1:01 left in the first half. And 2 timeouts left for the Steelers.
This is who the Thunder are, Ryan. This is who the Thunder are.
Really?
Don't you sleep on my Thunder.
Well, that pass is out of bounds. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And yes, I'm giving Droid as much mess as I can.
Listen,
because I
we're
feel
Thunder,
great.
But we're not like OKC, okay?
Thank God you're not. Thank God. I don't want to talk about that Thunder. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Bengals show blitz, and here they come. Wilson fires. It's caught by Freiermuth, and he'll stumble out of bounds, but he will pick up the first down with 49 seconds left in the first half. Thank God it's not the OKC Thunder. I have made up my mind. I'm not watching another NBA game ever again.
Well, I don't blame you considering what it's looking like right now with the Pistons leading a 51-point Anthony Edwards-led Timberwolves.
I'm sorry, what?
Anthony Edwards has 51 points. Basically, the majority of the points of this game over there in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time I checked, the Pistons were leading by a lot.
You gotta be kidding me. Let's find out.
115.
Well, they're not going to get
101.
Fryer moved to first down. That call's actually reversed.
It's 117 to 101 Pistons over Wolves. Anthony Edwards has 51 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Halftime in Chicago, the Knicks lead the Bulls 72 to 63. 3rd and 1. And the Steelers got it. And timeout called. Matter of fact, let's go through the scoreboard right now. They're in the 3rd in the Alamo City. Bill Schoenig on the call for, I forgot WOAI in San Antonio as the Spurs lead the Nuggets 61-57. Halftime in Chicago, Chuck Swirsky on the call for Bulls Radio. Bulls trail the Knicks by 9, 72-63. 7:53 left in the second period. The Warriors lead the Memphis Grizzlies 41-35 with my buddy Tim Roy on the call for the Warriors at 95.7 the game. Mark Boyle, the voice of the Pacers, get a win over the Phoenix Suns at final 126 to 108. Ouch. And earlier, wasn't it today? Was it last night? Last night, the Blackhawks beat the Canadiens 4-2.
Oh, Jakob Dobesh is in net for the Canadiens right now. And he's only let one in. He's been a brick wall basically all game.
Well, we peppered him yesterday.
He wasn't even in net yesterday.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay.
That was Montembeau.
Oh, well, we needed to pepper him.
They're not real. They're still reviewing this as we keep our Yap session going, basically making this a snowman in the night.
That's about what it is, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. And we go to commercial, so let's just go.
Yeah, let's go. They went to a break, so we're going to go to a break. 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Your score, Cincinnati 10, Pittsburgh 7. Who are you rooting for? Tell us when y'all get back.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out.
They didn't get the first down. Nah. Mr. Unlimited. Shut up.
4th and 1. And Tomlin, of course, is going to be complaining.
Duh.
You know, you're going to hate me when I say this, but if you were wearing a beanie right now, I'd be thinking I had Mike Tomlin on the broadcast with me. You got that same facial hair.
I'm getting old, damn it.
And so is he.
Yeah, we're in two different professions, though.
But you both wear a headset.
At least I'm not getting hurt or tripping over people as they run down the sideline.
But as I was talking about the Canadiens and the fact that they were down 1-0, guess who scored? The Canadiens. It's a tie game in the Pepsi Center.
In the Pepsi Center. Are they in Denver?
Yep.
Okay. Well, looks like the Steelers are going to give up the football with 49 seconds left in the half.
I will never call it Ball Arena. It will always be known as the Pepsi Center to me.
I get it. I absolutely understand.
Just like how my local arena is now called like Stormont Vale Event Center. No, it is forever the Kansas Expo Center.
I've seen that place. Actually,
the FPHL is going to land an arena.
Hold on. They're going to go for it. Why?
So basically, for those who don't know,
you didn't get it.
Oh, Mister.
Oh no! He did not get it. Well, the officials are going to let him have it. Yes, he did. Because he fell on top of a player and was able to roll to his right. And are we going to have another review?
Yes, we are. It's going to be another 10 minutes. So might as well look at through AFC elimination scenarios. There's only 3 teams in contention for that final spot.
Wait. Cam Taylor-Britt flew in to make the tackle, and his knee came down. His knee came down short of the first down, and the Bengals have the ball. Oops.
Well, I can. If Denver even wins tomorrow, they will be clinching the final playoff spot, and everybody else is eliminated.
Who does Denver play?
The Chiefs.
Oops. On first down,
Burrow
zips one over the middle. It's caught by Jamar Chase down to the 30-yard line. 40 seconds left in the first half. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4, and timeout called by Cincinnati.
I'll tell you the truth, Brian.
Yes, sir.
I think Denver's going to beat us. You know why?
Why?
Because we're resting for the playoffs.
And you're still going to smash Denver.
You're going to see Carson Wentz throwing the ball.
Okay, and?
You know, actually, so I know you don't like the NBA right now, but I do want to say Cade Cunningham has been impressively, improving.
Wrong. Cade Cunningham has sucked. That's right, I said it.
We'll talk to the consistent 20 points a game and being 25th in the league.
That pass is caught by the tight end. He's pushing forward, and it looks like he has a first down. And the Steelers are delaying the game. 30 seconds left in the half, and they forced Cincinnati to take their final timeout as Sample made the catch. I don't like Cade Cunningham.
Let him go down.
They didn't get up off of him either. Drew Sample is the tight end in his 6th year out of Washington.
We got a possible NFC. How do you say this? So basically, to explain this upcoming game this Sunday, Detroit, Minnesota. If Detroit wins, they get the first seed. Minnesota gets the 5th. If Minnesota wins, Minnesota gets the first seed, and Detroit gets the 5th. Philadelphia is locked into the 2nd seed, and the 3rd seed is tied.
I don't want to know anymore. Snap to Burrow, looking to throw, lobs it to the sideline, and caught by T. Higgins inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line.
T. Higgins. There was rumors about him leaving Cincinnati, but he could not
he's going to
find a
leave.
contract. And then
He's going
now
to
he's
leave.
sitting here making big plays.
He's going to leave.
Possibly moving Pittsburgh into a 6th seed, which would put him against, guess who? The Baltimore Ravens.
And now the Ravens run him over. Teach Pittsburgh to
Imagine
have a
needing to
consistent.
stop.
It'll teach Pittsburgh to have a consistent quarterback, have consistent quarterback play, which they have not. Snap to Burrow, looking, dumping it off, and it is incomplete as he was looking for Khalil Herbert out of the backfield, 2nd and goal. Victor Locke joins us. Are you going against the numbers against Snowman? Don't I always? Gina Ahern, who is a Steelers fan, says T. Higgins, beast. That he is. I might know where he winds up.
I'm going to
2nd and goal.
Now you're going to hate me. I told you so about Ohio State.
You did. But they're going to get smashed come Friday.
They are not. Texas
over the middle, incomplete.
Texas are frauds.
So is Ohio State. Next question. 3rd and goal.
At least
no, you know who the real frauds are? Penn State.
Nah, at least Ohio State can keep a quarterback consistent. Ooh, did I say that?
Not like the Bears can. Did I say that?
So are you saying you don't believe in Mr. Unlimited?
Hell no. Oh, that's a sound I need to play right now. And I have it too. 3rd and goal for the Bengals. 21 seconds left in the half. Snap to Burrow. Looking right. Throwing right. End zone. Incomplete. Looking for Jamar Chase. And it's 4th and goal.
I thought he had that.
I thought he had it too. I
was out of my chair. I would have been like, what a catch.
I was ready. I was ready. I was ready to give him for that leap he made. And it's snowing in Pittsburgh. 4th and goal. Cade York is 1 for 1 tonight. He's made from 48. This is a 27-yard attempt from the left hash, angle to the right. Snap is back down, and the kick is drilled.
Did we ever find out what happened to the Texas kicker that missed 2 easy field goals?
No.
That's concerning.
But they won, so it shouldn't be.
But
then again, given the state of social media nowadays,
you fool!
Oh my goodness! What am I looking at with these stats?
What stats?
I'm gonna throw up looking at these Bengals Pittsburgh stats of this game.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because I'm not. What you see?
Well, yeah, because you're not even looking at it.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Bengals have had the ball 19 minutes and 49 seconds. The Steelers have only had the ball 9 minutes and 55 seconds. And you can tack on 16 to that, because they're going to take a knee and run to the half and try to figure out what the heck's going on.
Throw up.
Huh?
Russell Wilson, 45 yards in the fucking half.
That ain't making me throw up.
Well, to be fair, I had a little bit to drink, so there's a little bit of this.
Speaking of a drink, I may get one myself. Wild Card Weekend, Saturday the 11th, Sunday the 12th, Monday the 13th. And I don't know what games we're doing or why. I don't know what games we should do.
Definitely Minnesota, Detroit, obviously.
No.
Yes.
No.
That is a must-win game.
I'm talking about in the playoffs. Wilson is sacked.
Jesus Christ. We couldn't even breathe, and he's already sacked.
And that's the half, folks.
Jeez, just take the knee. You lose 1 yard versus the 6 you just lost.
That'll hurt his passing stats.
But the passing couldn't even get the ball off. Well, I'm going to say this, Brian. We can't figure out what games we're going to call for the playoffs when the playoffs aren't even fully decided. You still got so many different possibilities, especially within seeding.
Mm-hmm. I may not call any of them until February 9th.
But all Washington has to do, the Redskins have to do, is beat the Cowgirls.
They gotta beat the. I want them to hang 50 on the Cowgirls.
Brian Robinson Jr. runs for
And that's
125. Jane Daniels
and-
goes for 350.
I'm sorry.
Terry
I'm
McLaurin,
laughing.
3 tutties.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because of a joke my wife made earlier today.
Let's before
Wife
we
was-
go to break. Before we go
Let
to
me-
halftime break.
Let me tell what happened. We had a little time together this afternoon, and we were sitting and talking and making plans for the remainder of the month. And she said, "You want lasagna? You want me to heat up some lasagna?" I said, "Yes." She says, "Do me a favor." I said, "Sure. What's that?" I looked her in the eye, and she says, "Go heat up the oven to 350." And I lost it.
That's that's just crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That Victor, you hear this?
She says, "Why?" She says, "Why are you cracking up laughing?" And I told her where the 350 came from.
Mr. Victor.
Mm-hmm. Yep. From
All
her long
started
distance
with
brother,
him
from her
saying
from
he
her
wants
long
Derrick
distance
Henry.
brother-in-law.
All
From her long distance brother-in-law. And Jody says, "Did he get the 350?" And before I can answer, she says, "Who were they playing?" I said, "They were playing Cleveland." And she looked at me, shook her head, and said, "He didn't get it, did he?" Nope.
not even close.
She says, "Just go turn on the oven." And I'm laughing my head off while I'm going to turn the oven on.
I know Victor's listening right now, and he's probably cracking up.
Victor's in tears. I will guarantee you that. Victor is in tears.
All right, let's go. Let's go to our.
Let's go to break. I better go now. I'm getting an extra drink.
We are off the rails
Already. We're off the way. Wait. How many?
I don't even know. That's the thing.
Wait a minute. Victor says, "How many times did Derrick Henry touch?" I will put this comment up. How many times did Derrick Henry touch the ball in that game?
11
I'll answer your
times.
question, Victor. Not enough.
11.
The same number of kicks that Cody Parkey missed in 2018 when the Bears were supposed to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, did I say that aloud? Yes, there's a legend of the Tree Fitty. We're back in a minute.
Lord have mercy.
Wrong for what, Victor? Wrong for what? If anything, Victor, you wrong for that, for setting the whole deal up.
You're like, all right. Jay was like, all right. I know where this is going. Browns, Ravens, glass break. And then later on, we went to Victor. He's like, Vic, I want Derrick Henry to lay 350.
Now it's made it into the household.
By the way, Canadians, Avs actually is in overtime right now. About
Habs. Oh, Habs. I'm sorry.
Jakob Dobesh versus Mackenzie Blackwood in terms of goaltending battle. And I think the best part about this team, the Habs, is that Cole Caulfield, the one of the forwards, changed his number to 13 in honor of Johnny Hockey.
Really? Didn't know that.
I knew that. But, we got a penalty on the Colorado Avalanche. It's going to go to goaltender interference. He ran right into
You were saying?
I hope he's okay, though. Lord.
I hope he is okay. Seriously. I hope he is okay. He's not okay, is he?
He's okay.
Okay, good. Good.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Colorado coach. No, he's livid.
Of course. Are you surprised?
No.
I was going to say, are you? How did you ask it one day? How did you ask it one day? Are we really, truly surprised?
Oh, you're getting the ref you suck chant loud in Pepsi Center.
Mm-hmm. Well, I went to the kitchen, got me some water to drink, and I also got a little something else.
2 minutes 57 remaining in this overtime.
Why are you shaking your head at me?
Shorthanded in the overtime is never good. That's 4-on-3.
That sure is. What in the world? Okay. I can get rid of that. 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 Close your mouth, droid.
I'm sorry. I just watched an amazing save. Wichita goaltender Trevor Gorsuch might have just saved the game for the Thunder in overtime. I'm looking at 2 overtimes at once. It's hard to keep up.
How are you watching 2 overtimes at once?
I got the Thunder on the big screen. I got the Canadians Avs on this screen.
How are you watching the Habs and the Habs and Avs? Through which service? Okay. All I need to know. Now we are truly going to go to a break. So let's take a break. We'll come back with our halftime stats, our halftime activities, and get you ready for the second half of tonight's game. Your score at the half, it is the Cincinnati Bengals 13 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 7. We're back after this.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Base YouTube channel. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central.
Oops. Click. Ah! Wrong one. Click. That's the one I need. Hey! Get out of here. 13-7 our score in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals, who are looking for a lifeline to get to the postseason. And I believe they're getting ready to go to the second half. It is windy. It is snowing. All kind of stuff in Pittsburgh. Oh, beg your pardon. I didn't expect that to come out of nowhere. All right, they are getting ready to go to the third period as the Cincinnati Bengals will kick off to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I know. I didn't say it right. I'm sorry, Gina. I didn't say it right. Zip and zip. There we go. All right. The Pittsburgh Steelers will get the ball to start the third quarter. And Mr. Limited, i.e. Unlimited, i.e. Russell Wilson, will get the ball first. Cade York has the ball on the tee, ready to kick things off. And let's see what the Steelers can do. With everything that's going wrong for Pittsburgh, they only trail by 6. Here's the kick. Headed to the end zone and through the end zone for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. I have decided that this year I'm going to do everything I can to get back in the booth, which includes bringing in the money I need to get my car situated, bringing in everything I need to help get my wife situated financially, and I'm going to find a school in Indianapolis, and I'm going to get back in the booth. 1st and 10 for the Steelers from the 30-yard line. 5 on the play clock. Wilson under center. Brian Muth across the formation in motion. The toss is to Najee Harris, and he's going to go backwards and go down. The running back must go down, and he must go down hard. For those of you who remember the great Keith Olbermann echoing, was it Al Davis? Yeah, he was echoing Al Davis. Let me see if I can get Victor in here for a minute. 2nd down and 14 after a loss of 4 on the play. Dagnabbit. I keep pushing the wrong button. 2nd and 14. Snap to Wilson. Back to throw. Looking. Fires over the middle. Caught by Najee Harris. He gets across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Gain of 6. It leaves 3rd down and 8. And the Steelers are not starting off good in this 3rd quarter. Third and 8, 13:45 left in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers out to the right and a lone slot to the left. Wilson back in shotgun formation, takes the belt high shotgun snap and lobs one to the right side, and it's incomplete. And the Steelers go 3 and out. Not the way you wanted to start the second half if you're the Steelers, and you're only trailing by 6 points. And the punt is away by Presley Harvin. And it'll be taken at the 19-yard line, ahead to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, across the 35, to about the 36-yard line. And that is where Joe Burrow and the Bengals will start, as Burrow 21 of 27, 153 yards. He has thrown a touchdown, but has also thrown a pick. And that is where we shall take a break. With 13 plus left, with 13:24, I beg your pardon, remaining in quarter number 3. It's the Bengals 13 and the Steelers 7. We're back in 2 minutes.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the 4th quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle.
Here in the 3rd quarter, 13:24 remaining in said 3rd quarter, as the Bengals lead the Steelers 13-7. Burrow started this game 12 of 12. He has been 9 out of 15 since then. Jamar Chase has caught 5 for 41 yards plus a touchdown. As Burrow waits in shotgun formation with Herbert standing to his left, 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Burrow waits, takes the belt high snap, back to throw, looking and fires over the middle, and that is hauled in by T. Higgins out to midfield. Good catch by T. Higgins. Another catch for him. And a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals. He's caught 4 tonight for 53 yards. Hasn't seen the end zone yet. With trips to the right, the handoff is to Khalil Herbert, and Herbert will get 4 to the 46-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 with 12:38 to go in the third quarter. And the Bengals leading by 6, 13-7. But they are looking for more as Chase will line up to the right. T. Higgins to the left, trips to the left. The lone slot to the right is Jamar Chase, and Herbert up on the line. Isanova in motion, snap to Burrow, looking, firing, caught, Gesicki, first down at the 39. $11:58 to go in the third quarter, and the Bengals lead 13-7. And the Bengals are on the move again, just like they did, just like they were on the move the first part of the first half. Chase to the right, Higgins to the left. Snap to Burrow against pressure. He fires right, and it's caught by Jamar Chase, and Chase will get down to the 31. On a gain of 7, it'll be 2nd down and 3 from that point. Jamar Chase leads the NFL in receptions, yards, and receiving touchdowns. There have only been 4 other players to do it. Let's see if you can name them. 2nd down and 3, 10:55 left in the third quarter, and the handoff is to Khalil Herbert, and Herbert is going to get the first down. Another first down for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase comes out to the left. The Bengals have 8 touchdowns on their opening drive of the second half, and they're tied for most. Snap to Burrow, looking left, throwing left, caught Jamar Chase one more time, and Chase gets inside the 20. He's down to the 18-yard line. Gain of 9, 2nd down and 1. Second and 1 from the 19-yard line. 9:40 left in the third quarter. Chase has caught 7 for 57 yards. Here's Khalil Herbert up the middle. He's got a first down and more down to the 13-yard line. 9.5 to go in the third quarter, and the Bengals are doing what they did to control the first half, or control this game up to this point. Who were the last 4 to win the wide receiver triple crown? I'll change the trivia question here. Burrow throws, caught by Sample, and Sample gets inside of the 13 down to the 11. 2nd down coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. Even a field goal here extends the lead to 2 possessions. But if you're Cincinnati, you're thinking touchdown, period. 8:31 and counting left in the third quarter. It is Cincinnati 13 and Pittsburgh 7. And the Steelers have looked rough. Burrow out of the shotgun, trips right, slot left, snap to Burrow, looking, throwing. It is caught by Herbert, and Herbert will scoot inside the 5-yard line. And Herbert stepped out at the 6-yard line, so they'll need 3 on 3rd down. Khalil has run 12 times for 39 yards. He's caught 5 for 20 yards. 3rd and a deuce. Burrow out of the shotgun. Takes the belt high shotgun snap, looks to throw, in trouble, backs up, and down he goes. Big sack for the Steelers, and Burrow is down with natural turf in his face mask. And trainers and staff immediately are coming out to Joe Burrow. And his night may be over. Let's not speculate, but from the look of where well, they are taking a timeout. So we'll take one also. 7:21 left in the third. 13-7 Cincinnati. We're back after this.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered a winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete.
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Fourth and 14 coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals, and Cade York will be on for a 35-yard field goal attempt, left hash, angle to the right. And York is ready. Snap is high, it's down, and it's through, and the Bengals do indeed extend the lead. So while Pittsburgh goes 3 and out, the Bengals extend their lead 16-7. And Burrow got up. He walked off under his own power, but I'm thinking they're going to hold him back. He was able to jog off under his own power, which is good to see. But you don't want to take any chances either. And Cade York will kick it off again. He kicked it off to start the third quarter. The Bulls scored 41 in the third quarter against the Knicks, and now they lead 114-99 with 9:02 left in the money period. They led 104-89 after 3. York will kick it off from right to left. The approach and the kick will go to and through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start at the Steelers will start at the 30-yard line once again. 1st and 10 from the 30. Steelers moving left to right. Freiermuth in motion. Single back offense behind Wilson. Freiermuth lines up in the slot to the left, and this is the handoff to Jalen Warren, and Warren gets up the middle for a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. Warriors lead the Grizzlies 78-71. They're in the third quarter. Steelers have lost 5 straight in the playoffs, and it just might be 6 after this season is done. We'll see what happens. 2nd down and 1. Najee Harris in the backfield this time. Pickens lines up to the left. He is yet to catch a pass tonight. 2 tight ends in the ball game with Russell Wilson with 2 on the play clock. Here's the handoff to Najee Harris, and Harris has a first down outside the 40 to the 42-yard line. $5:50 left in the third quarter. Bengals 16 and the Steelers 7. Arthur Smith in his first season as the Steelers offensive coordinator. Joe Burrow has been patrolling is walking up and down the sidelines, which is good to see. And on first down, the toss is to Najee Harris. And Najee Harris is going to get a couple. Gaither makes the stop, and it looks like Burrow is okay. He has a tablet in his hand, and he's looking. Russell Wilson is, oh my gosh. Ay. Only 12 passes for Russell Wilson tonight. Only 12. 5 minutes left in the third. Harris in the backfield, 7 yards behind Wilson with 5 on the play clock, and Wilson drops to throw. Looking, stepping up, throws one deep left. It's out of bounds and incomplete. Pickens, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down and a bunch. Third down coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And do we have an injury? We do. And it doesn't look good at all. Jordan Battle, in his 2nd year out of Alabama, is the injured party. Battle is on the sidelines. That's good. He has played all 17 games this year, 6 consecutive starts, 7 including tonight, or 6 consecutive starts, period. 3rd and 8. Wilson out of the gun. 3 receivers out to the right, including Freiermuth, and a lone slot to the right. 3 receivers left. Wilson looking, fires one deep for Pickens, and it is incomplete. He dropped the ball. First time they've called his name all night, and that happens. And the Steelers essentially go 3 and out after picking up a first down. Wow. Oh, wow. 4th down. And here's Presley Harvin's kick. And it will roll out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Joe Burrow is okay. He's jogging back out onto the field, which is good to see. Yeah, why don't we put that there? I'm so used to having it in the corner. Making some adjustments as we go along here, folks. Nicky Locke is with us from Chicago. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Did you like the 350 one that my wife said?
Yes, I did. The 350.
350. Now you know it's part of the household.
Yeah. and the thing was that you look at that game I was looking at, you have Derrick Henry, who probably one of the best running backs in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now Saquon Barkley is like, I challenge that statement. And then you have the Cleveland Browns.
Self-explanatory. That's
Cleveland Browns.
You know what? I gotta say this. You know what Jody and I got cooking?
What's
Her
that?
sarcastic reaction to all the NFL team names.
Oh boy.
Alejandro Cardenas with us tonight says they are not moving. No, they are not. Alejandro, where are you tuning in from? Want to shout you out properly. Yeah. I saw a clip on I saw a YouTube short actually of somebody's mom, girlfriend, and brother trying to guess the NFL logos. And I whipped that idea by Jody, and Jody said, well, I already know all of the logos. We watch football every week.
It'd be too easy.
It'd be too easy.
It'd be too easy.
So what we came up with and what we're going to do, and I think we're going to try to do it next weekend, I'm going to record all of her sarcastic reactions.
Oh boy.
I can't even finish my sentence.
No, you cannot.
I can't even finish my sentence. Folks, if you've ever heard my wife on air, that's all I gotta say.
Right. And the thing is, like, I know for a fact I had to pick a certain game. I was not picking Cowboys and Commanders. That just was not happening.
There's no way you could do Cowboys Redskins. Here's the handoff to Khalil Herbert, who you will get out to the 20-yard line for a gain of 8. Alejandro joins us from Mexico. Welcome in, amigo. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Like, for obvious reasons.
Well, duh. Because the Redskins are going to... Okay, bad joke. I won't do it. 2nd and 2 from the 20-yard line. I had a bad dad joke in my head, and even my daughter Cheyenne would not laugh at that one. On 2nd and 2, the handoff to Khalil Herbert. Up the middle, and he's got a first down on a gain of 7. Because, you know, the Cowboys...
I thought this would be more high scoring. I thought it was going to be more high scoring than what we're seeing.
Actually, I didn't, because I knew the Steelers would not be able to stop the Bengals offense. And the Steelers have so much to play for. Well, the Bengals got more to play for. Okay.
Well, what I'm saying is that I thought that the Bengals were just going to steamroll, but the Steelers have been showing the defenses, can step up at times. At times.
And off Khalil Herbert running off to the right, he'll get about a yard. And it'll be 2nd and 9 from that point. Chase Brown not in the ball game tonight with an ankle injury. Brown in his second year out of Illinois.
And that is someone that Burrow's missing.
I love Chase Brown.
Chase Brown
I
is a
love
beast.
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown
He's a beast. 2nd and 9 for Burrow and company. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, including tight end Drew Sample. Here's the snap to Burrow. Dumps it over the middle to said Sample. He gets across the 35 to the 36. And I'm about to laugh, so let me not laugh.
Shut up, Victor. You already knew I was going.
Yes.
I heard the name. Like,
that's why I said. That's why I was so afraid to say it. Oh my gosh! 3rd and 1. Burrow out of the gun. That's Gesicki in motion across the formation. Now settles down to the right. Here's the handoff to Khalil Herbert, and Herbert will get a first down out to the 39. 2 minutes left in the.
Sorry.
I will tell that story at the break.
Gotcha.
I will tell that story of why I am laughing uncontrollably right now at the quarter break. Because, folks, it is hilarious.
Yes,
Khalil Herbert with 17 carries and 62 yards on the evening. 95 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 16 for the Bengals, 7 for the Steelers. 1st and 10 for the Bengals from their own 39. Snap to Burrow, fakes it to Herbert, looking to throw. Now fires one far side, caught by Jamar Chase.
Nice.
What a catch by Chase, and another first down for the Cincinnati Bengals with 1:18 left in the 3rd period.
Do you think that the Bengals could make a more substantial push next year? It seems like to me. It sounds to me they're always 1 or 2 players off, 1 or 2 or 3 players, and then they could make a deep playoff run.
The thing they need to do is fix the damn line. Chase has caught 8 for 72 yards tonight. Burrow has been sacked 3 times tonight.
Yeah,
1st and 10, 49 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's the handoff to Khalil Herbert. Herbert spins inside the 45 and down to the 41-yard line. Cam Hayward made the stop. And it looks like Jamar Chase is going to have the NFL's receiving triple crown the way he keeps playing tonight.
Wow. Yeah, I just think like it's just really just like maybe one like that line got to get fixed. And I think this is what the theme for the draft for really just a lot of NFL team. Yeah, just like the line play has just not been there, and there needs to be people.
Unless you're the Detroit Lions or the Minnesota Vikings or the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs, Lions, Vikings are getting better. I don't know if I give them that crown just yet.
Vikings are getting better. All right, we've reached the end of 3, and it's the Bengals 16 and the Steelers 7 in a game that the Bengals have controlled. Okay. There was a last name.
You can't do it, can you?
I'm gonna try. Okay. Here's the story. Drew Sample, 6'5", 260 in his 6th year out of Washington, made me chuckle, and Victor go, shut up, Victor, shut up, Victor, shut up, Victor. Here's why. When we were doing baseball at Ho Chunk in suburban Chicago, there was a player by the name of Ryan Sample who played in Matino, Illinois. His mom came to my field, or was already at my field, came to my booth and said, I have a funny story for you. And immediately my spider senses perked up. Her mom, a.k.a. Ryan's grandmother, said, don't tell him. Don't tell him. So she starts telling me anyway about how she met her husband in med school. And I'm sitting there like, what? I don't hear anything. And in the middle of her explanation comes this exact sentence, and I quote, because my maiden name was Seaman. When I tell y'all I fell out of my chair and rolled under the table and roared in laughter. Victor thought I had been hurt.
Right. Because I'm on the opposite side of the field. The way the fields were set up was 1 and 3 are basically alongside each other.
Yes.
They're across from each other. Then you have 4, 2, and 5.
Yes.
Now I'm like, huh? So I hear Snowman, and I turn and he's under the table. So I'm like, oh crap, something's happened.
Mind you, Victor doesn't know that I'm under the table dying laughing as we start the fourth quarter. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right, including Drew Sample. The Steelers show blitz, and here they come. Burrow looking, throwing. Oh, what a catch by Jamar Chase.
It's another one.
Give him the Triple Crown already, please.
Yeah.
So Victor comes flying over to my field.
Right. And I hear him chortle, and I'm like, oh, he's laughing. Now, what is he laughing at is the question.
Here's Herbert up the middle. He'll get a couple to the 20-yard line, 2nd and 8.
And then I hear the story. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. I'd laugh too.
And my home plate umpire, Zach, peeled off his mask, and there were tears streaming down his face. And when I say they were streaming down his face, I mean just that. 6 years later, I had to deal with Ryan Sample again. This time, as Cincinnati will spend a timeout on a 2nd and 8, 13:56 left in the ball game. Bengals 16, Steelers 7. I had to deal with Ryan Sample again. This time, when I was covering Trinity International University out of Deerfield, Illinois, I had to prepare for a football game playing Olivet Nazarene. Olivet Nazarene had a quarterback. That quarterback's name was Ryan Sample. I didn't know it until I got all my materials. I get my materials, I start my game prep that week, and I see Ryan Sample listed as the starting quarterback, and I lost it again. I call Victor. I said, Victor, you're not going to believe this. And he says, what? Guess who's my opposing quarterback? He says, who? I said, does the name Ryan Sample mean anything to you? Victor hung up.
Because I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Here's a pass out to the left. That's caught by Herbert, but he's going to lose a few yards. 3rd down coming up for the Bengals. Victor called me back and said, say that again? Olivet Nazarene's starting quarterback is Ryan Sample. Victor hung up again.
I was like, no way. But it happens twice. I'm like, no. Yes,
In the immortal words of Theodore Long, ain't no way.
No way.
On 3rd down, they send the blitz. Burrow flips it out. It is caught. 1st and goal, Bengals.
I want to see the Bengals make a deep run. I don't know why.
I'd love to see it.
But I've become a fan over the past couple of years. I've become a fan of Cincinnati.
If they fix that line, they'll always make a deep run.
Yeah.
What a job by Burrow getting that pass out of there. From the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. Snap to Burrow, and the handoff is to Khalil Herbert, and he'll get knocked down to the 8-yard line. Beg your pardon, folks. So I'm going to do something in the morning. I'm going to do something in the morning called blowing up my office.
Okay.
Because as soon as I get done here, I'm going to have a snack and I'm going to head to bed. But when I found out Ryan Sample was the starting quarterback for Olivet Nazarene, 2nd and goal from the 8. We'll call it from the 8. In orbit motion is a Cybus. He's got it. And he will get down to about the 3-yard line. Actually, they'll mark him out at the 5. 3rd and goal coming up. And as we take a look at the replay, he drug his foot out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Cincinnati may have Cincinnati may challenge, but I think they're going to lose if they do. You don't want to challenge this, but look at the time that they're using. 8 minutes and 16 seconds and counting.
If they're not in any trouble, I wouldn't go. If they're not in any trouble
they're not in any trouble,
then I'd hold off.
If they miss, if they miss this 3rd down conversion, take the points.
Yeah, that's
you're already up. You're already up 2 scores.
That's what I'm thinking.
Pittsburgh hasn't done a doggone thing all night. Pittsburgh has not done a doggone thing all night. Lamar Jackson is 193 yards away from 5,000.
Yikes.
That's crazy.
It is. It really is.
Joe Burrow is in the MVP conversation. Lamar Jackson thrown for 217 yards, rushed for 63, and he has 2 touchdowns. 3rd and goal from the 5. Burrow out of the gun. Cincinnati just used the timeout to get everybody together. A snap to Burrow. He looks. He throws incomplete. And it's 4th and goal, looking for Gesicki. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more. Here's what happened. Victor posed a question to me. And he said, are you going to be able to say Ryan Sample's name without laughing? And I said, you want an honest answer? Yes. No.
Like, no, I won't be able to.
No.
I understand.
I won't be able to. Here's Cade York for his 4th field goal of the night. 23-yard field goal attempt. Left hash angle to the right. Snap is back and down, and the kick is drilled, and the Cincinnati Bengals are now up a dozen. They're up by 2 possessions, 2 full possessions. 19-7 is our score. You men are fun, but the game isn't. Thank you, Alejandro. Appreciate it. We got plenty more stories. From Mocho. Plenty more stories.
Absolutely.
You know what happened? You know what happened with me having to say Ryan Sample's name? Victor asked me that question. Are you going to be able to say Ryan Sample's name without laughing? No. Right. Given what I know now, not a chance.
Nope.
Like how did Burley put it? Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not. Do you know I said his name 51 times?
He threw 51 times.
Somehow, some way, Ryan Sample threw the ball 51 times. You can't make this up. Trinity won the game big.
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan Sample threw the ball 51 times. And somehow I kept my concentration. I cannot tell you to this day, and this was 12 years ago. I cannot tell you to this day how the hell I sat on that roof at Leslie Frazier Field and called Ryan Sample's name 51 times. I cannot tell you how I pulled that trick off. Will I be able to do it again? No. Would I be willing to try again? Nope.
Absolutely not.
With what I know. Given what I know, nope. Nope. Ain't no way. There's no way I'd be able to repeat that action. Even with all the professionalism I can muster. Bengals clinched with a win, plus a Denver loss, plus a Miami loss or tie. Well, they got one of those in the books because Miami is going to get drilled. Matter of fact, Denver may get drilled also. They have to play the world champion Chiefs. We'll go over all our playoff scenarios tomorrow. Here's the kick by Cade York. It's taken by Jalen Warren at the 4-yard line, ahead to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, 30, cuts back inside. He'll be knocked down at the 35-yard line. And here's Russell Wilson, who has been horrible tonight. 7 of 15. Hey, tell the truth and shame the devil.
No, a lot of you felt, but
why are
Russell
you
Wilson,
laughing at me?
who's been horrible today.
7 of 15 for 61 yards.
This is why I threw the obvious troll question earlier about y'all don't believe in Mr. Unlimited.
Hell no. Wilson to throw. And that pass is what? Incomplete.
Incomplete. But I remember,
and I know that was an obvious troll question.
This is how some crazy people
he did
are,
catch it. He did catch it.
This is how crazy people are.
Snap to Wilson. Looking. Throwing. And did he get it? Yes, he did.
This is how crazy people are. When I first heard that Russell Wilson will be coming around or coming to Pittsburgh, there were people.
There were people looking right, throwing right, and incomplete. Looking for Pat Fryermuth, 2nd and 10. Go ahead, Victor.
There were people who firmly believed that Russell Wilson would be hands down MVP of this year.
Yeah, and most of them represented the Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy.
Right?
Most of them represented. I got to come up with a name for Russell Wilson fans. And that pass is caught by Williams off to the right. And Williams will be short of the first down by a couple yards. 3rd down coming up. Under 10 to go in this game. 3rd and 2. Steelers trail by 12. 19-7. Oh, and this is not even coupled with this is before it's even coupled with the fact that Arthur Smith, former Falcons coach, is the offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers, which explains their second half woes.
Right.
After Wilson, looking right, throwing right, over the middle. That pass is caught. First down, Steelers. I mean, Arthur Smith is your offensive coordinator.
Right.
Let me repeat that. Arthur Smith is your offensive coordinator. Snap to Wilson. Looking, firing out to the left, caught by Najee Harris. He escapes one tackle, jukes inside the 40, inside the 35. He's got a first down to the 31-yard line. Davis Gaither makes a stop, and Najee Harris is down. That tells you everything you need to know. Second timeout. 8:57 for the ball game. Bengals 19, Steelers 7. Back after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he...
All right. 19-7 our score in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals, and Najee Harris got whacked.
Oof.
In the helmet. He is walked off toward the locker room under his own power. I mean, he got blasted. We got a special treat for you guys on Monday night, as I will have the call of the Division I AA National Championship between Montana State and North Dakota State. Wilson to fire. It is caught. First down. And are they going to say this is incomplete? Yes. Pickens still does not have a catch tonight. Oops.
Oopsie.
Warriors lead the Grizz 102-97. They're in the money period. And a fumbled snap by Wilson. He's going to take off. 25-20, slides at the 17-yard line for a first down.
He's trying. Give him that.
And
he is trying.
Is there enough time left?
And I do
yeah,
question again. I think another team that also deals with bad line, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has
Wilson will throw right corner of the end zone. Caught by Fryer, move, touchdown Steelers.
Pittsburgh has no line to speak of.
None. But they did a good job there. And with 8:07 left, this is a 6-point game. Are you clicking something?
I'm looking at some stuff on TV.
Oh, okay.
Since I don't have this particular game.
I thought my wife had gotten in my ear again.
No, I don't have this particular game. I'm like, oh God.
Fair enough. The extra point is good by Chris Boswell, and your score with 8:07 left in the ball game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals 19 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 14. Back after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Question of the night. Will the Cleveland Browns ever be relevant again?
Nope.
No. I don't think so either.
They got, unless they completely push the plunger and start all the way over.
Start all the way over.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
It's just a lot of problems.
Yeah. Look who's in charge.
Yeah.
Start there. Same with the Chicago Bears.
Exactly.
Let's talk about that, shall we?
Go ahead.
While I get my feed fixed. There are people that actually thought that the Chicago Bears, yes, those Chicago Bears, would win the Central Division. Why? Apparently, these people are members of the Midwest Committee of Bear Idiocy. And they don't watch football.
Yes, exactly. That's the main issue right there, is that they don't watch the game.
No, they don't. They don't. All right, I think our feed is back up to par. And the Bengals now face 3rd down and 14. TJ Watt is raising hell. He hasn't done most of it. He hasn't done it most of the night. Jamar Chase got held with no call. Why am I not surprised? 3rd and 14. Burrow out of the gun. 2 receivers left. 3 receivers to the right. 4 on the play clock. Burrow lifts and lowers his legs and takes the belt high shotgun snap. Fires. It is caught by Gesicki. He's going to be about 5 yards short of the first down. And it's 4th and 9 with 6.5 minutes remaining. Mayfield, 3 in the North in the playoffs and no Cleveland. Thank God. Thank God.
I understand.
The city of Cleveland does not deserve another playoff team. Ever.
Until things drastically change.
And that includes the Cleveland Cadavers, who think they're all of that in the NBA and then some. Here's the punt. And I know I'm going to get a couple of troll comments of, tell us how you really feel. And returner Warren down at the 10-yard line. So Mr. Limited, who has been limited. What?
Mr. Unlimited has been really limited today.
Find the lie.
Not good. No, might be found.
11 of 20, 104 yards and a touchdown. And he's supposed to be your answer at quarterback, Pittsburgh? Really?
Not mine.
Not mine. My team has our quarterback.
Why not mine?
My team's fine. We just got to get healthy. And the team I'm speaking of is the 49ers.
Right.
1st and 10 for the Steelers from the 11-yard line. Wilson alone in the gun, takes the belt high shotgun snap and throws it over the head of Warren. Ah! How do you miss? that throw. 2nd and 10. Najee Harris is headed into the locker room. 2nd down and 11. Snap to Wilson. Looking, throwing, and caught by Freiermuth. And Freiermuth, who makes the catch on the right side, gets out to the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 8. It leaves 3rd down and 2. Actually, they'll give him 9. They'll mark it at the 20. 3rd and 1. Wilson in shotgun formation takes the bell high snap and gets away from pressure and throws, and it is incomplete. Steelers are looking for a flag. Not going to get one. Ha ha. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm usually not like this, but it's 10 minutes to 11 and 8. All right, they're late in the 4th quarter at Chase Center, and it's Golden State 112 and Memphis 105. So with all that, Presley Harvin, the left-footed punter, kicks it away.
Mm-hmm.
And did the Steelers make a recovery? First of all, did the Bengals touch the ball? The referees are signaling Steeler ball.
Oh.
Which means the Bengals touched it. Did they? Yes. Up the foot of Ivy. That is a great call, and the race was on.
Oh, man.
Right off the foot of Ivy, off of his right foot.
He pulled the Oruwariye. And
the Steelers recovered it inbounds. Hayward did the ding.
Wow.
So the Steelers have an opportunity.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers in Cincinnati territory.
That's
5:14 left in the ball game. And here they come, moving from right to left. Covered by Connor Hayward after a 35-yard punt from the 38. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. A shot at the lead. Snap to Wilson. Looking, firing. Over the head of Pickens again.
God, give him the football, man. Because Pickens is a great athlete.
But he's a horrible receiver.
I disagree. Pickens is a great receiver.
Well, I take
he
that
has
back.
a terrible quarterback.
I retract that. I retract that. He doesn't have a consistent quarterback.
There you go.
I retract that. 2nd and 10. 1 reception for Kenny Pickens. No yards. Snap to Wilson. Looking right. Firing right. Caught by Freiermuth. And Freiermuth's going to get 9. It leaves 3rd and 1 with 5:06 left in the ball game. And this could be huge for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Or did they give them all 10? They did. They did. They gave them all 10. 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers with 4:40 remaining. Moving left. Wilson out of the gun. Fullback in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left and a lone slot to the right. And they give it to Cordero Patterson, and Patterson's only going to get 1. I had to recognize who that was. I'm like, who's wearing 84? Then I had to think about who it is. So that's Cordero Patterson who gets his first touch of the night. It is like Pickens had the day off. No stats. Exactly. Wilson is down. Hendrickson with his 2nd sack of the night. And with 4 minutes left and a 5-point lead, the Bengals come up huge. That is a 6-yard loss, and it leaves 3rd down and 15 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. and nobody put a body or hands on Hendrickson. Nobody. That is not how you play that position. That is not how you play right tackle. Third and 15.
And I've played right tackle.
The 16th sack of the year. Snap to Wilson. And now lobs one deep to the left corner. Tipped and incomplete. Ooh. And it's 4th down. But a flag is down. Let's check the flag. It's against Pittsburgh. And they'll back up 10, and it'll be 3rd down. Wow. And holding is the call. And it's against Patterson. So now they're back to the 43-yard line. And the Steelers will need 25 on 3rd down with 3:19 left. Alejandro Cardena says, hope Najee is okay. We hope so too.
Yeah.
Hate seeing injuries like that. Hate seeing it.
Right.
3rd and 25 for the Steelers from their 37. And a short pass is caught. And Freiermuth is immediately blasted after a gain of 6. And it's 4th down, and Chris Boswell on to attempt the field goal. Boswell has 42 made field goals this year out of 51 attempts. From 54, it's on the way, and it is good. Beg your pardon. And here come the Steelers.
Ain't out yet.
2:39 left in the ball game. It is Cincinnati 19 and Pittsburgh 17. If you like what you hear and what you see and can help our presentation, why don't you help with a Cash App donation or a Super Chat donation? The tag you need for Cash App is $Tallman Dr. K50. 2:39 for the game. Boswell and the Steelers get closer. 19-17 is our score. We are back after this timeout.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
We're back to business. The ball is taken at the 1, ahead to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25-30, getting to the outside, 35-40, and out to the 44-yard line. And Joe Burrow and the Bengals just have to kill 2 minutes and 29 seconds. And Pittsburgh will be locked into the 6th seed, and the Bengals will have a chance to clinch the 7th seed.
They got to hold on. This is where you need to have that final nail in the coffin, that final dagger of a touchdown.
Pittsburgh 2 of 2 in red zone touchdown drives tonight. Cincinnati has hurt themselves being only 1 of 4. The other times they've come up with field goals.
Yep, and that's what's hurt them.
1st and 10, the handoff to Khalil Herbert, and he'll get out to the 46. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. And timeout call by Pittsburgh with 2:25 left. The last 8 drives for the Bengals, 4 field goals, 2 punts, an interception, and a turnover on downs.
and they're 0 for 3 in the red zone. Not how you execute at all if you're the Bengals.
No.
Especially when you've outgained your opponent 321 to 177. First timeout used by the Steelers. They'll have 2 remaining. Bengals have 1. 2nd and 8. 2:25 left in the ball game. Jamar Chase lines up wide to the right. Snap to Burrow. Looking his way. He's got it. Chase gets across midfield down to the 49. And another timeout by Pittsburgh. That's their second. They'll have 1 remaining. This is going to get interesting.
Yeah, especially with where we're at now.
Jamar Chase has caught 10 for 96 yards. Trey Hendrickson, 2.5 sacks. And Burrow, 37 of 46, 277. He's thrown a touchdown and a pick. But now it's all on the line here. 3rd and 3 for the Cincinnati Bengals. You want to make Pittsburgh use that last timeout. That is Jamar Chase in motion, and he heads to the left. 3rd and 3, Burrow in the gun. Takes the bell high shotgun snap, looking to throw, escapes, and sacked at the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers have an opportunity, and they smartly will not spend their final timeout. They'll have 1 timeout left, and we'll take this to 2 minutes. As my favorite cartoon character, Bugs Bunny, says best, oh, Bretta.
Here we go again.
We're back. 2 minutes left. Bengals 19, Steelers 17. Back after this.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color of crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
All right, 2 minutes left. 4th down and 14. Ryan Rako to punt. Here it is. And the ball takes a bounce, and it's taken by Austin, who slips, and it's down at the 25-yard line. Oh, we got a couple of doozies for you. Tomorrow, season finale for the Indianapolis Colts as they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. That will be at high noon. And then Monday, big one, national championship time as North Dakota State takes on Montana State. And Droid and I will have that call for you. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. They start from their own 24-yard line. Wilson in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, and a running back standing to his right. Snap to Wilson. Looking to throw, in trouble. Throws, it's caught, but immediately down. In the backfield is Najee Harris, who is back on the field. Thank you. Najee Harris is back. That's great. That is great to see. 2nd down and 12, 90 seconds remaining. 2 receivers left, lone slot to the right. Snap to Wilson. Back to throw. Winds up and throws. It's caught by Freiermuth, and he is submarine down. Keep that clock rolling. He gets only a couple, and it's 3rd and a bunch. 1:15 left in the ball game. Cincinnati 19, Pittsburgh 17. 3rd and 9. Snap to Wilson. Looking to throw over the middle, and that pass is complete to Freiermuth out to the 44-yard line. 25-yard gain and a 1st down for the Steelers. Now we're under the final minute. They don't have far to go. Boswell can kick it from distance, and a field goal wins you the game. 45 seconds. Snap to Wilson. Hendrickson's coming. Wilson will take off. Wilson bowls over a tackler and gets knocked down at the 46-yard line. Down to 35 seconds. Why did you run the ball? 30 seconds left. 1 timeout left for Pittsburgh. They're trying to save that for the field goal. 25 seconds left. Snap to Wilson. Looking to throw. And he's going to get sacked at the 40-yard line. Is that Hendrickson again? It is. That's his 3rd of the night.
Why do you run the ball in that situation?
Wow.
You need all the time you get. Why do you run the ball?
Why aren't you running sideline patterns?
Yes.
And that's the exact replay they're showing right now. And Russell Wilson didn't slide either. Nope. Didn't you play baseball once upon a time, Russell Wilson?
Yes.
3rd and 12. 20 seconds left, and the Steelers have no timeouts. That means if they convert this, they've got to get up to the line and clock the ball immediately.
Yeah. Or take a single shot at the end zone. He has no point. He's gonna have to put all his all into this throw.
3rd and 12. Wilson out of the gun. 3 receivers left. Lone slot to the right. Najee Harris in the backfield with him. Snap to Wilson. Wilson back to throw. Unloads one far side, and it is incomplete. Looking for Pickens again. And now you got no choice. 14 seconds left. You've got to convert this or the game is over. And Pickens had his man beat by 5 yards.
Yep.
But couldn't get turned around in time. Alejandro Cardenas from Mexico says Tomlin special. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. 4th down and 12 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 15 seconds left in the game. 13 on the play clock. They've got to snap the ball. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Ball on the right hash. Wilson waits in shotgun formation. 4 on the play clock. 3, now 2, now 1. And Cincinnati spends their final timeout. I don't think Cincinnati had to take that timeout.
I don't so either.
I don't think Cincinnati had to take that timeout. Well, if they don't take the timeout, then they encounter a delay of game, and then you make it 4th and 7. So we got to look at that side of it. 4th and 12 from the 40. Steelers moving left. They got to convert this or it's game over. Wilson out of the gun. Takes the belt high shotgun snap against pressure and throws. It's incomplete. Off the hands of Freiermuth. Game over. And the Cincinnati Bengals stay alive in the playoff berth. In the playoff chase, I beg your pardon.
Wow.
And as for the Steelers,
game over.
There's your game. Burrow takes a knee, and the Bengals hang on.
You lose.
The final score, the Cincinnati Bengals 19 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 17.
Wow.
So, I use the words of the immortal chiseled Adonis.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steelers, it's time to take out your Metro cards and climb aboard the L train.
And he mad because he's a Steelers fan.
I know. That's the beauty of it. He tells it like it is about his team, just like I do with my team, just like Victor with his and Droid with his. The folks that tell it like it is about their team are few and far between.
Yes. Yes, they are.
And I got a comment recently saying, you don't say the truth about your teams. Says you. I'm like, have you listened to my show at all? Apparently not.
Like, just keep watching.
I'm just as critical, if not more critical.
Exactly.
About my teams than anything else. Lisa Salters, what is that on your head? Never mind. Burrow's our player of the game. 37 of 46, 277 yards. He threw a touchdown and a pick. Our defensive player of the game is Trey Hendrickson, who finished with not one, not two, 3 sacks on the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the Steelers going to do at quarterback going forward?
I have no idea.
We'll discuss that and plenty more tomorrow. Tune in at noon for our final regular season pregame show. And then at 1, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Final one more time. Bengals 19, Steelers 17. That went off the hands of the sure-handed Pat Freiermuth, and you never thought that would happen.
Nope.
Wow. 19-17 is your final, and Alejandro said it best, and we leave you with this. Yeah, Tomlin special again. Yeah, we laugh and cry with our team. We tell the truth. Damn straight.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do, especially when you're in the industry that Victor and I have been in for many, many years.
Exactly. You don't get better by covering up everything.
Nope. And we're going to tell the truth about our teams tomorrow during a special hour-long pregame show as we take you to kickoff from Indianapolis, Indiana. For Victor Locke, for Shane Creighton, a.k.a. Droid, for the big dog Shane Link, who is recovering. And, brother, we are here for you. We want you to get better. Everybody that's in the Midwest under a blizzard warning, do not travel unless you have to.
Yep.
Do not travel unless you have to. My name is Brian Snow. We hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. We'll see you tomorrow for the pregame show. But for now, Brian Snow and the crew, so long, everybody.